I'm back, baby! Back and acting better than don't make me back and acting better than ever in another good old fashioned reaction video. So I came across this video in the darkest of nights and deepest of despairs with no one and nothing left, which is mostly every night for me. But I thought it would be funny to react to this vid about part two. Apparently, like Shit Sturge's version of like what happened between him and Jellycuck. So, and of course, when the Maestro reacts to a video, it's the most hilarious thing in life. It makes national news. So I thought it would be funny to do, and of course it will be. So let's see what he has to say. Of course, his Mariah Carey poster is probably in the background with a fucking dildo waiting to fuck for Shit Sturge to come right by. If he ever comes in within 200 yards of her, she sticks it right up and
was kicked out of the move, and it was during the mid-season tournament for AWC, World of Warcraft PvP tournament, and Jelly made a video or uploaded a stream from Twitch showing his side of the story, his perspective of what happened early in the morning.
Why is this guy talking? No one cares what you have to say. Get to the video. I know.
About the whole situation after the tournament.
Some drama lately. You know, it was made public today.
You know he's so scared. You know he's so scared to even say the word drama.
Fourth member of our team.
He's cowering.
Jelly Beans.
Jelly bitch.
Has been removed from the roster.
Anyone who uses a tier sub sound of Pika Bitch's voice sleeps with a fucking carrot in his ass, man.
Pretty reluctantly, I might add. But
pretty reluctantly? You were more than happy to do it.
Because of all the things that have transpired in the last week specifically.
He doesn't know what to say.
The last 6 years.
He literally has no idea what to say. He's trying to think about every word so carefully to not try to like rock the boat or try to make anyone upset. Look, so yeah, he was my friend? Yeah, yes, he was my friend. Yeah. And we were, and then we reluctantly we kicked him up because he had one bad day. Oh, but it was an accident. I don't know what. Oh, nah, fuck. Well, I'm a fake bitch.
Until we could figure things out and try to get him some help for some things.
Wait.
Eventually,
try to get him some help for something. He's trying to play this off as Jelly Beans has like a mental problem or something. What the fuck?
Actually, after all of that escalated, and all of that was, you know, being lashed out onto not only our teammates but our circle of friends.
You could just say, I was mad at him for something, so I'm a spiteful, vindictive little cuckbag, so I rooted him out and smited him down. That's what I would have said. I said, this bitch motherfucker backtalked me one time, I smited him down. I kicked that bitch off the team, I took his prize money, and I loved it. That's what a real person would have said.
Obviously, we decided to make that change official to not be on the roster.
Not that they win anyways, but...
So, yeah, this moment's really sick. Obviously, Jelly Beans is not on the team anymore. You know, a lot of people watched this VOD. A lot of people wanted their drama kink, and they wanted to be super excited.
Your kink is sticking fucking vegan carrots up your ass that vegan Rookie sends to you, so...
I think a lot of the public perception is that all of this, you don't have to sub or anything. Subs are all muted too.
No,
all the others are off. Don't worry about it. Let me close it as well. Turn that off. Obviously, public perception is that, you know, we're
anyone who names themselves Teriyaki Chicken has something mentally wrong with them. Or Loey Bowie. He's probably in the Liberace fucking house in the fucking corner right now, sniveling like a coward.
Who kicked them off the team so that we could get more money from the $2,000 WoW tournament.
I don't think anyone.
And that all of this is.
I don't think anyone thinks he's kicking them because of. Well, no, that's probably no. Well, I think everyone thinks they're kicking him because he's a fake bitch who just can't deal with anything, can't deal with any problems. Not really about the prize money because the prize money is like so low anyways, and they don't win anyway. So he's just kicking him because he can't deal with any other He can't deal with any bump in the road or anything like that. It's too much for Shit Sturge to handle.
Happening because there was one bad day in the last week, and we decided to freak out and kick somebody off the team.
Yeah.
This is clearly not the situation.
That's probably what happened.
This has been an ongoing problem for not only as long as I've known
So he's gonna say it's been built up and built up.
Jelly, but for the
Yes,
entirety of our team, which is about 6 years now. All of these things are
He has no idea what to say.
situations that have happened.
The fuck?
It's been said that it's
Dude, this
because
is
of
like
the
Joe
last
Biden
week,
speaking.
The last 2 weeks, the last 3 weeks, whatever it was. All of this has been
Is he?
a problem for multiple years, to the point where we have been not only very supportive and very patient of him, but also very understanding. And
Of what?
this has all been made to be, oh, there was one bad week, he had a bad couple months, and suddenly everyone is.
So apparently, Jellycuck has been like a snooty, fruity little like piglet for 6 years. But that's just like his personality, though, right? Like, so Shitsturge is basically just saying he doesn't like Jellycuck's personality, or like I don't know, like eventually every like I get mad every second of every day. So like I don't know, like he's basically just he's saying he doesn't like Jellycuck's personality, or like basically, and that's why I kicked him off, which is understandable. But he's making it seem like he has a mental problem or something, which he probably does too. There probably is, but that's weird as fuck.
Freaking the fuck out. This is not the case. All of this has been years and years and years, 6 years worth of frustration with not only a friend that I've been close to for over a decade.
A friend.
but
He had to think about that word. He's like, do I say friend or do I say absolute backstabbing enemy? And when I say that, do I say that about myself or him?
you know, our teammate and someone we care about the last, 6, 7, 8 years.
This is literally the guy that waits for you in an alleyway with a bald baby tooth to stab you in the leg with it, man. My God.
Seriously just needs some help and some assistance with a lot of things. There's
Help and
there,
assistance.
but
Dude, if someone ever, when someone says, that's like the worst thing you could say about someone, and say it in that way. Like he can't function on his own. He needs some help. Like he needs a mental asylum or something. Like I hate when somebody says like, oh, Crusader needs some help and assistance. Like, no, I don't. I'm a fucking lone wolf god-tiered hero who's made it from absolutely nothing. I started in the darkest and deepest dungeons of Khazad-dûm, had absolutely nothing in my life, had no one to help me, and I made it this entire way. You think I could do that if I was completely insane? I would be living on the side of the road if that was the case.
Yeah, so few things. Yeah, anyone that thinks that they just wanted
This
to
bitch
take
is talking again.
Jellybean's money and leave, and that's pretty extreme
Oh, and he's clearly on
thing to
Shitsturge's
have,
side.
not with all the positive stuff and people coming into the stream and
No one wants
maybe
to
that
hear you
don't normally
talk.
watch.
You're even
and
worse than
saying
Shitsturge.
thing. And let's see here. Yeah, it's also
He's still talking.
interesting because he did mention that they were really patient with him and
He's still talking.
all that kind of stuff, and part of me wonders if they were actually being a little bit too soft early on, but
Soft
I mean,
about
only
what?
they know.
Like,
Obviously, none
if
of
you
us
know the guy's
what's actually
personality,
going on behind
like,
the scenes.
I don't understand. If you're friends with him for 10 years, then you know his
One
personality.
party-
Like,
the party we're talking about in particular has gotten into nonstop screaming matches with us over any and everything in the world.
non-stop screaming matches?
And a lot of
I can't imagine any of them screaming at, like, I can't imagine them ever even having, like, enough vocal cords or, like, enough, like, confidence to even be able to let more than a pipsqueak out. Like there's no, I can't even imagine them screaming at each other because, Peekabad wouldn't take it. He would just cower up in the corner and start sucking his thumb and baba.
a lot of these issues that have happened over the years, because it is someone we care about, because it is someone who is our friend, we have not only
He has
been
no light in
accepting
his
of it
eyes.
and put up with it, but also tried to be supportive.
He has
over the
dead
years
eyes,
and tried
man.
to kind of deal with it and hoping that one of these days things can be better.
Deal with
the reason
what?
That everything has escalated to this point.
The thing is, WoW is complete garbage. It's a complete waste of time to play, and the only reason everyone's playing it is for money. They just don't want to admit that. I'll say it. I would never play this fucking game ever again if I had any sort of fucking money. I can't do anything. My life is a joke. Like, I just need one money. This is what these people play for. This is what these people do, but they won't admit it.
Not only was this affecting our team and the four of us, but it started affecting our entire circle of friends.
What friends do you have,
That's where
Shitsters?
things have taken.
Your Mariah Carey poster?
That's where things have become way
Your beanbag chair?
much
Your
to
caddy
deal with.
C?
And there needs
Your
to be
caddy
some
C would
sort
claw
of
your
stance
fucking
being
peasant.
taken. There needs to be a foot being placed down, and it just can't be accepted anymore. There's no coddling. None of this can be accepted.
Like he could ever put a foot down on anyone, man.
So,
He's like a
despite
fucking.
all the people who are still talking and just not listening at all.
He's like a
He's like a
feather.
Things.
He's such a
The
weakling.
reason it got to
He's
this
got
point
silly
is
putty
because
arms.
After years and years and years of dealing with this and having it be mainly a team thing, we have now had it become part of an issue that is affecting our entire circle.
Dude.
And on top of this, this entire
His
week,
entire
whether
circle is
it's,
just him standing there in a field.
It's all irrelevant on the timing, but everyone sits here and like cares so much about it. The reason that this was so sudden and so urgent is because of the fact, like I said, this has been affecting our entire circle of friends, and it's something that is just not tolerable anymore.
Having screaming matches between the players, like, that's totally out of line.
I don't know if
super
I
toxic,
believe this.
if that's actually
And that's a
happening.
good thing.
And don't have any reason to believe it's
There
not.
should be screaming matches. Tell them how much of a fucking soy milk drinking
Yeah.
latte delicious swans they are. Get off the pillar, move your fucking cat. Press reptile, you dog shit shaming. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. That's not yelling, that's politely saying something.
What's interesting though is he mentions they're having these non-stop screaming matches.
I don't even believe that.
Sounds like, but
How are
he
they
also
having-
mentions that
Non.
they're like coddling him.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking go.
Voided. This is happening in team. So
So, this has nothing to do with wanting to fucking not be his friend, wanting all of this crap that everyone is suddenly sitting here saying. Nothing to do with being, oh, he had a bad couple weeks, oh, he had a bad couple months. This has been an ongoing situation for 6 years where, like I said, we've had tons of experiences and moments where, you know, the party in question has gotten us involved in screaming matches for whatever reason, whatever trigger it is. We had some situation regarding Vanilla WoW.
So Jellycock says something and then Chick Gay just goes into a crazy Tasmanian devil rage or something? Like, what are these screaming at? I don't get it. Like, if you're best friends with someone, you don't really ever scream at them at the top of your lungs. That'd be weird. Maybe they are just all psychotic, unhinged, mentally challenged people. Like, I don't know. like I don't know. If I have like a best friend, I don't scream at them. Not that the Maestro has any friends, but I actually do have a couple friends. I've been friends with them for 20 years, and I don't ever scream at them because that'd be crossing the line. You don't scream at your best friends. It's weird. I don't know. And I guess in WoW,
things. We had another situation regarding streaming. We had another situation, obviously, now regarding just practice schedules and all these things. All of this has been a build-up for 6 years.
I just gotta say, whoever was in favor of Vanilla WoW, I'm totally on their side. Obviously, I'm just kidding.
dude, I've
Yeah,
never
that's
seen.
interesting. So
This guy has no idea how to
they
make a
had
joke.
streaming
What the
matches
fuck?
kind of got in the way of their, you know,
Vicious group that kicked him off the team. Yeah.
These kids are a bunch of hyenas.
It's been about 6 years. We are
Wild
still the longest
pygmy
lasting
weasels.
team in the entire fucking game. Up until now, apparently.
The thing is, they did good in like one tournament, then made a name for themselves, and then they stuck with that because that's what made them the most money. That's the only reason. It's what made them the most money. It's not because they were really good. It's just because S-Priest Rogue, Shaman has been good for 12 expansions because Blizzard has never changed the game at all. So it's been the same for 12 expansions, and HVAL has been the worst class in the entire game. Just throw that in there. And Hunter has not even been good with these classes, or not as good, not even like good enough to play, and they just like keep him on the team. So I mean, just for that, they could kick him off because they don't even use him like almost ever. So
And everyone wants to sit here and act like this is something that
just say you kicked him because he's
has
dog
been
shit awful.
super sudden. There's a
He's the
reason
worst
that
of the
we've been
worst.
on the team for so many years. You know.
So what is the
despite
reason?
people that
If he's
claim-
been acting like I don't get it. If he's been acting like this the entire time for 6 years, you'd think you would have kicked him off the first year. I don't, or if he's been acting, I don't get it. Like
have no experience in any sort of.
it's
social
built
media.
up for 6 years. Like what the
Not on a team with 6 years with people for no fucking reason.
weird.
There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of problems that you have to get through that point. You have to be really close with each other. And at the end of the day,
The thing is,
even though this is something that has happened,
if you say you're really close with him, then why don't you didn't even talk to him about it, and then you just say he needs help. That's really sketchy. Like, whoa. If you're really close with someone, you don't say, "Oh, he needs to go get the help he needs." That's like a liberal communist response, where you actually just sent the guy to the gulags to go die or something.
and even though this has been such a big problem, I, Wiz, Pika, all of us as a team did not want it to be this public.
Yeah, because you knew you were completely wrong, probably.
And something where we want him to get the help that I think he needs and deserves.
Oh, there it is again.
And now
Think he
all this has
deserves
been tweeted.
not just the help that he needs, the help that he deserves. That's what they'll always say. Oh, he deserves that help. He's been a good guy his entire life, even though he's completely psychotic and a crazy person, and we hate him. He deserves that help. He's a great guy. Oh, and I despise him, by the way. Fucking weird.
Obviously be a somewhat of a witch hunt in terms of our team being some crazy
This
villain
is why they held the Salem witch hunts for someone like this guy.
and wanted to get him
understandable.
off the team because he had a bad day.
Delightful.
We didn't want it to be this public. I acted.
Yeah,
No.
this is again what I was saying of the team. Everyone, yes, I don't know. That's
cares
why
what you
people like cite.
No one cares what you have to
It
say.
has to.
No
See,
one cares
the
what
team
you have to
succeed,
say.
they're just like the play. They listen to what
Jesus.
bring it up.
Decided to do the opposite and, make it public and go live on stream and talk about all these things and have a huge episode about it.
Yeah, because he wanted the views and
It's not
drama,
Something that any of us wanted,
and he couldn't hold it in.
but the outcome is still the same. So, you have people that are coming in the chat saying that we're bad friends or
That's
oh,
true.
we should have talked to him and all these
Yeah,
things.
that's also true. Yeah.
We have tried for 6 years.
You guys are
to figure
sniveling
this out.
caviar.
We
Talk
talked
ab-
recently as well. So the whole idea of not talking or reaching out or doing all these things, it's all bullshit. But, at the end of the day, people are going to believe what they want to believe. People are going to watch a VOD and see
In
something
reality,
and
no one
have
gives a
rough
slight
time
fuck
and-
about shit stir, jelly cuck, pika bitch, or shit K anyway, so this all just doesn't really matter in general scheme of anything in life, so it's more useless than his fucking Mariah Carey poster and his, behind this glass is literally just a dumpster or something.
Get fucking their laughs about it and take everything they say at face value. That's none of my problem. That's none of my issue. That's nothing.
Oh, Slow Vinci! If you didn't do that, I would permaban you.
As the
Legendary!
story, and that's it. So yeah, like I said, this is something that
Yeah, I think
He has no passion behind his
even in
words.
Jellybean's stream himself,
He has
like,
no
mentioned that he was
passion
getting-
at all.
Most people just care about the team and want to see everyone for all the players. So I could
people have had negative experiences, and all of these things have been something that
Everything behind his words are just like dead words that hold no weight. They're just like said but not meant.
the team has.
You should be a politician.
And,
He'd probably get elected for like janitor of some school or something.
in our own way, and not make this a public spectacle. And it's something that
What is he going on about?
should have really been stuck with the team because it's more important than just the team. It's more important than just fucking WoW and all this bullshit, which has been the talk of the fucking town. I don't give a fuck about the game. Like,
Yes, you do.
all of this is happening because after many, many years, we have decided to take the stance to help our friend, and the only way is to stop coddling and put our foot down and take a stance. And now, the outcome that we all expected is happening. So,
He's not even.
it's made to be...
He needs to tell the entire story of what exactly the way he's acting or whatever. Because if not, just like it doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. Obviously, I think they're all the most boring, fake, just little sniveling dung roaches who just have nothing to offer anyone and just have gotten carried through their entire worthless lives. But, like, what is he even saying? Like, he's not even, like, saying, like, exactly what Jellycuck is doing.
this WoW bullshit when in reality, we have tried for years to figure this out. And the only way is that the person in question just gets the help that they need. That's really all it is.
Yeah, I do kind of agree with them. It probably
But yeah,
should
you're also a
have
Joe Biden voter.
later went down because I did everything right. Now it's like
Okay, actually, what the fuck?
if you think
This guy's been talking for the
who was
last
right,
7
wrong,
minutes.
But
What the fuck? Dude. Okay, well, that's the end of the video. What do you guys think? Do you think... Well, the thing is, I hate both of them equally. So, well, I think I hate Shit Stirge more. He's even more of like a Diary of the Wimpy Kid, like Courage the Cowardly Dog. The thing is, at least Courage the Cowardly Dog has some redeeming qualities. Like, he actually wins in the end and, like, saves his granny and gets to have sexual intercourse with, like, his hot dog or whatever. But Shit Stirge in the end is going to end up crying in the corner, fucking probably shaving Peekabad for ass hairs for a living. So, like, I don't think it's going to go too well for him. I don't know. So, yeah, what do you guys think about it? And always like and subscribe to the Maestro's video because he has nothing in his life. And the Maestro will never give up.